Everywhere from Tampa, Florida to New York City, even Oakland, California, people took to the streets coast to coast. We do have some breaking news into our newsroom from overnight. A 19-year-old is in jail this morning. Police say he killed his 2-month-old daughter. We continue to follow a breaking news alert. This out of Botetourt County, where several roads are closed this morning due to an accident.
He joins us now from Lynchburg.
Yeah, John, Lynchburg's police chief was part of that group that came to the table to have this discussion. Now, McKinley Strother, John Carlin is off tonight. Deputies are searching for evidence of child abuse and neglect. The COVID Wise app here at home pushes contact tracing and testing. This says CDC leaders appear to suggest the opposite.
They rode right from underneath the truck, getting away with this in just minutes.
That headline in a moment, but first, 12 hours of tireless searching by way of door knocking, other measures, and helicopter patrols that many of you heard late into the night. Hard to believe at 6:06 this morning that Friday will mark 2 years since the first confirmed case of COVID-19 was reported here in the U.S.
We asked, and almost 300, we did, and almost 300 of you responded. Thank you for confirming that.
The entire time you were doing your sportscast, I thought, that boy Eric is clean tonight.
Oh, goodness.
That boy Eric is clean. He's giving Lester Holt a bit of a run for his money.
No, that's you, my friend.
Oh, not at all, not at all.
Scared of it flying at you, but you're not scared to put it in your mouth?
Well, because by the time it makes it to my plate, you know, it's been cooked, it's been
hopefully it's
seasoned.
dead.
Public work crews are certainly looking forward to that warmer weather because it's been 3 days since that winter storm, and yet some areas are still covered in snow and ice. We got this video from our producer overnight. You can see crews were working hard to clear up a lot of that buildup that is gathered on the side of the streets as they tried to make room for cars. And this was in downtown Roanoke. I talked with officials across our area to find out when everything will get cleared. VDOT, they have the tallest order of anyone. They're clearing off, of course, the interstates, major highways, but also some residential areas that, just like this video, are still snow-covered and ice-packed. So even once that plow can get in there and move some of that snow, it's likely that ice will remain. In the NRV, Blacksburg officials are hoping the thawing process was able to begin yesterday, and that will hopefully continue today. Southside officials say they are in the same boat. Over in the Highlands, Covington officials told me they've used up to 140,000 tons of salt, and that every street has gotten at least one pass-through from a plow.
Live from WSLS, this is 10 News at 6, working for you.
Now it's 6, a Friday night out in a college town turns deadly.
Certainly unsettling.
5 people shot overnight in downtown Blacksburg.
Kind of crazy, like we didn't really know what's going on.
As another act of violence in Virginia now hits close to home.
Knowing what happened so long ago, it's never far from people's minds. It feels far away, but when something like this, I mean, it's like it's not far away anymore.
And tonight we are working for you with live team coverage, breaking down the 3 new pieces of information along with reaction from the community. But first,
a young man from Patrick Henry High School was taken from us in a tragic event. This wonderful young man played both basketball and football at Patrick Henry High School. Please join us and observe a moment of silence for a young man whose life was tragically taken way too soon.
Powerful moment right there. We welcome you in on this Saturday evening. I'm McKinley Strother. The deadly shooting in Blacksburg is now being felt right here in the Roanoke Valley. As you just heard there, a Patrick Henry High School student was identified this afternoon as the person who was killed. 4 others tonight remain in the hospital. It all happened in downtown Blacksburg at the Melody Hookah Lounge on North Main Street, as pinpointed by this map here on your screen. And that's where we find 10 News reporter Alexis Davila live tonight. Alexis, what can you tell us about this developing story? I'm sure, Alexis, that that is appreciated by both the community and that university. But the question a lot of people have tonight is, do they have any suspects in mind? Have they pinpointed a person of interest? What do you know on that front? All right, Alexis, thank you. Not even 12 hours after that deadly shooting, people were out and about in downtown Blacksburg today. 10 News reporter Sydney Jack's timer is live on Twitter. Senator Tim Kaine said, "My heart goes out to the victims and the community of Blacksburg, which is already scarred by the scourge of gun violence." While Senator Mark Warner wrote, "Incredibly saddened to see another act of gun violence in the Commonwealth this week. My heart is with the people of Blacksburg and the entire Virginia Tech community." In a statement tonight from State Delegate Jason Ballard, who represents the New River Valley, he says, "This is terrible news. My family is praying for the families impacted by the tragic incident that happened last night in Blacksburg." Trusted, we will continue to monitor this developing story both on air and online at WSLS.com. You can also get updates sent straight to your phone by downloading the free WSLS 10 News app. In other news tonight, protesters marched in Minneapolis today after a 22-year-old black man was shot and killed during a no-knock warrant. We give you a live look right now at downtown Minneapolis, where people are demanding the arrest and prosecution of the officers involved. We do have video of that shooting, and we would like to warn you that it is disturbing. The man, Amir Locke, had no criminal history and was not the target of the warrant. The family held a press conference last night asking for justice. The warrant police used was the same kind that led to the deadly shooting of Breonna Taylor. Let's take a break from all those headlines right now and get you a check of your forecast with meteorologist Delaney Warden. The good thing about today, it was sunny, it was nice, but
Yes.
is it going to be cold this evening? About to go out, so let's get a quick check of the forecast.
Temperatures are going to be into the teens and 20s.
Oh yeah, we're back tonight after Olympic coverage.